Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Hindsight Bias Podcast with your co-host, Michael, accompanied by
Josh.
And today, we have quite the topic for you.
Comic books and adaptations of them.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
So, yeah. Well, this is a pretty close topic to me. I'm pretty sure I'm more into comics than, movies, video games. You say you?
Well, I was going to say compared to me. You're
like, oh, yeah. More than
I am.
Oh, yeah. And, I like talking about it. Pretty into it. Now, as anyone who has met me would know, I'm definitely, by far, more of the DC kind of guy. By far. You looking at Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What an interesting topic to you.
What? I found something that I want. But yeah, I'm done now.
Okay. But, yeah. I mean, I'm mostly against Marvel. Mostly.
What about Black Bolt?
He's okay. He's okay. But yeah, Avengers, most of them are pretty garbage. In my humble opinion. What else is there? I mean, I like Guardians.
Thor.
Oh my god. Thor is the worst comic book character of all time.
Worse than Iron Man?
Yes. He is so boring.
Worse than... Who do you hate more?
I mean, those are...
Catwoman?
Oh, okay, don't even get me started on fucking Catwoman. I do not get the love behind her. But, where do you stand on this?
Well, my favorite characters are, not in any order, but near the top, Cheetah. Poison Ivy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Harley Quinn.
What was that guy's name? Yeah, no.
Not really.
What was that guy's name? The guy that looks like Green Goblin, but he can kill the Spectre.
Oh, Eclipso.
Yeah, Eclipso. I like him.
Yeah, your real top 3.
I do like Eclipso because Spectre's too fucking overpowered. My God.
So is a fucking Eclipso.
Yeah, but he can kill him. I do like Eclipso. I like a little bit of Brainiac. I don't know too much about him, but he's cool. He's cool. I don't hate Superman. I don't think he's overpowered at all. He's like extremely powerful, but also extremely weak.
Yeah.
Way too easy to kill. Glass cannon, almost.
Yeah. I like that. I like that analogy.
I fucking hate Martian Manhunter. He's actually OP.
Oh my god.
He has like 20 billion superpowers. I like Mr. Stretch from the Fantastic Four.
You like a little bit of Spidey in there, right?
A little, but not...
I thought he was your favorite.
He was, until
I
realized that he was like a douchebag high schooler who talks too much.
Complaining teenager.
Yeah.
Star-Lord. Oh my god, I didn't know anything about you. Jesus.
I like the movie, but I don't like him because of him. He's okay.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put him on there.
He's not my most favorite.
Oh yeah, but he's up there.
Yeah. My number one hero that's kind of mainstream is probably Shazam. Or Green Lantern.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know you liked Green Lantern.
I don't like Green Lantern. I don't read comics or anything like that, but I like his powers, I guess. I'm judging this mostly off of powers and then probably personality next.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how I do it. I don't actually read books.
Yeah, you just watch some of the movies.
Yeah, know some of the background. That's about it. So Shazam or Green Lantern.
Favorite villain? Green Goblin?
No, he's a joke, but he's a good joke.
Oh yeah.
Lex.
Oh
Freaking
yeah,
Lex.
he's definitely up there.
Yeah. Probably Lex.
If you're gonna ask me, I'll go with top 5 because after that they all start to, I can't really rank them after that. I don't even know if I can rank top 5. But for heroes, I'll do it. I have to do a separate villains list too. Number 1, obviously Superman. He's by far the best. Anyone who says otherwise is just an idiot.
Yeah.
Doesn't know anything about him.
The Justice League doesn't even need to exist.
It's cool that they do.
Yeah, but he can do everything by himself.
Yeah. Usually he has to be like crippled or something while they're off doing something else. Number 2, Green Lantern. It's pretty cool. Has that ring, Has very cool. Once you start getting into him, he's a very cool, at least now. I don't know about back then.
More than Flash or Arrow.
Oh yeah. Not back then, but now that he has all these other cores and everything, and his own core, it's pretty fucking cool.
His own core.
Well, the Green Lantern.
Oh.
Now that's been
he doesn't own his own little thing. His own little private army.
Now he kind of does. He's kind of rogue right now. He's on his own. But yeah, I don't really read most of the modern stuff. Well, at least right now.
Don't tell me Spectre's on that list.
Ooh.
Don't tell me
he has to
oh
be somewhere. Okay, well, number 3, Wonder Woman. Just because she's pretty fucking badass.
You like Green Lantern more than Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously. I used to hate Wonder Woman because I thought she was so boring. But then I started reading her. I like her. 4, this is where it starts to get kind of murky. But good thing you reminded me about Spectre, because that's where number 4 goes.
He's boring.
Just because I one of his comics I've read is one of my favorites.
Where's that Hawkman?
I don't know if Hawkman's in top 5.
Wow.
He's up there though.
Wow. Is that a video game character?
And Spectre's pretty cool, honestly. Even though he's pretty fucking overpowered. Because he has godlike abilities, for anyone who doesn't know. And he's basically the embodiment of vengeance of God, which is pretty rad.
Except when Eclipso beats him.
No, we don't talk about Eclipso. And then number 5, there's a lot of contention for place number 5 on my list. But if I had to give it to someone, I'll have some runner-ups or honorable mentions after this.
No
list.
honorable mentions.
Oh my god.
Everyone else is they never existed at all.
Oh, I can't even have a number 6.
No.
Oh.
You can have one bonus sidekick.
Oh. Well, number 5 is either Ant-Man. What's his? Oh my god. Scott Lang edition.
Oh wow, more than
Oh yeah.
Hank Pym.
I hate Hank. Hank Pym's okay, but Scott Lang actually has a cool personality. Either Scott Lang or Constantine. He's pretty cool.
At
and
number 5.
He has some pretty good issues.
At number 5.
Yeah. I might even put him above Spectre.
Okay, well, I'm okay with that because I fucking hate Spectre.
Exactly. But villains, I'm not really that into villains anymore. I used to be when I liked Batman, but Batman's he is pretty old after a while.
Lex Luthor number 1.
Oh no. For villains, you gotta start with Larfleeze at number 1.
No, he's not a villain.
He's hilarious.
He's an anti-hero.
He can be.
Yeah.
But he's usually a greedy villain who's trying to steal other people's stuff. I don't know if I can do a top 5 for villains, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
Lex. Let's put Lex.
Yeah, I'll put Lex somewhere. This is out of order now for villains because I don't really care about villains that much. Lex is up there.
Metallo.
Bizarro's up there. Parasite's surprisingly up there. He can be pretty boring. I don't know. For some reason, I like him. And he's a Superman villain who steals people's powers and gains power when he touches people.
Doomsday.
Steals their life source. Oh fuck no.
You hate Doomsday. Even the original version.
But I don't love him. He's just a plot machine. It's we need someone to die.
That's true. He's the only guy that can kill Superman.
Yeah. Number 5 though. I don't know. It's pretty Man Bat. Oh
my
forget
god.
Man Bat.
No.
I love the monster kind of villains.
Why don't you like Killer Croc then?
Because, I mean, Killer Croc just eats people. But like Man Bat,
He eats
cool.
people.
Yeah. But he also, I don't know why I like Man Bat so much. I guess it's just because I like that, there's Batman and Man Bat. I think that's cool.
So what do you have against two of the most popular female villains, Catwoman and Harley Quinn?
Okay.
Why do you hate those two?
So, let me have a little rant here. This will be a version of Josh rant for this week. Fucking Catwoman. She's by far the worst. Well, not by far. She's the worst and most boring female character of all time. She's just a sexualized cat thief. That's it. And when she starts getting in, like romantic relationships with Batman and doing this kind of stuff, it doesn't make any sense. Why is Batman in love with a criminal? He should love Vicky Vale or something. He
hates criminals.
Yeah. Should punch her in the face.
Has Catwoman ever killed anybody?
I'm sure she has.
Then he can't like her.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't get why people like her at all. She's not interesting in the slightest. Like, she had her own movie once. Look how that turned out.
Is that the one where the mask is like all sewed up?
No, that's a good one.
Oh.
But like, no, she had like a solo movie. Catwoman. No one even knows if like it's supposed to be actually Catwoman, because I don't think they ever mentioned Gotham or anything in it. But it's like
weird.
She's just in like a sports bra and like a cat mask. And goes around fighting crime with a whip.
Fighting crime?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't watched it. But it's supposed to be like one of the worst comic book movies of all time. Catwoman fucking sucks. And then there's Harley Quinn, who I feel like I should like, but I fucking despise. What do you think of Harley Quinn?
Generic.
Yeah. I mean, she's just like overrated, first off.
Yeah.
She's just a quirky little girl.
I mean, it's just like, who would the Joker have as a female sidekick? And that's Harley Quinn.
I don't like when like the Joker actually loves her, because that doesn't make any sense for him.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like this asshole who's like just trying to kill Batman. That's like his whole goal in life. He just uses Harley Quinn as like a pawn in his game, as you will. That's the best version. And then like she goes off and does her own stuff. But like when she's like this like Suicide Squad, I'm quirky just to be quirky. That's my only character trait.
I didn't watch.
Okay, yeah, but she sucks.
Well, then why do you like Black Canary?
She's because she's Black Canary might actually be in that top 5 list. I don't know though, maybe 6. But Black Canary, I like her power of like the Sonic Screech. She's badass. She's a love interest to Green Arrow, who I really like.
Harley Quinn or Catwoman could be considered badass.
In what context? How? I mean, Catwoman, I guess, could be. But then, like, whenever she does something badass, she purrs. Or, like, just takes off her clothes. Or does something sexual. That's not interesting. Unless you're into that kind of stuff.
Do you like the fishnets?
The fishnets. I mean, that's kind of a... I mean, they're a trademark of her. So yeah. I should like them. But, like... I mean, I'm fine without them. She should have them, but I'm fine with it if she doesn't. Black Canaries are really fucking cool. Do you want to start getting into these modern cinematic universe things?
Me?
I mean, yeah, you can talk about that. Well, like, we both can, obviously. But, obviously... I'll concede that Marvel is much better at this than DC.
Yeah.
After fucking Suicide Squad. Which is probably better than, like, Thor, at least. Or Thor 2. Any of the Thor movies or Iron Man movies, I would say it's better than. But, I mean, I'm starting to get kind of tired of what Marvel's doing.
Yeah,
because, like, it seems like they just do, like, origin story with generic throwaway villain every time. But there are exceptions to them. Most of these Marvel movies, I'm not fans of. because they're like these generic superhero movies that for some reason everyone loves.
I hope nobody watches Black Panther.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't watch it.
I hope Black Panther's like, okay, we're done making these like characters that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Movies. We'll just focus on like Avengers or freaking Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But like, the only Marvel movies I really like...
Ant-Man 2 better not come out after Avengers.
I think it's like 2018.
Better not.
It'll come out before that, for sure. It has to. The only Marvel movies I really like are Hulk, which they really need to make a sequel to or something. He deserves more. Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah. Those are, like, I think the only ones I like, unless there are any other. No. Oh, and Avengers 2. Age of Ultron. That was, I don't know why people like that was
It's worse
a perfect
than,
Avengers
than the
movie
first
besides
one.
Ultron.
The ending was okay. That was about
Okay.
it.
Let me go on another little rant here. The first Avengers movie is actual and utter shit. It's complete garbage. I mean, I feel like Justice League's going to be kind of like this, so I'm going to be pretty hypocritical here, but mostly it's because most of the characters are completely uninteresting.
And they already had their interesting bits in their own thing.
Yeah, but...
So you can't go too much
into
every single one.
The only part of, like, Avengers I remember is, like, them arguing with each other. That's it.
That's more like an Avengers
and
2.
Maybe it's, like, because I didn't watch any of, like, their movies leading up to it, besides maybe Iron Man. Before I watched it. But, like, I didn't care at all, like, throughout the whole movie. I thought it was kind of cool at the end.
I was okay with Iron Man 1, and then I really liked Cap. Cap 1 was really good.
I need to watch that. I feel like I'd really like it.
Cap 1?
Yeah.
You didn't watch it?
No. I think I watched, like, a part of it.
Cap 1 is better than freaking Cap 2, by the way.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I don't get why Cap 2 is considered, like, the best Marvel.
It's pretty boring.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
The Avengers, it's vastly overrated. At least in my humble opinion.
Avengers 1, I mean, yeah, it's overrated, but it meant so much more than just a movie. It was like, we have a successful cinematic universe, bitch. Now watch our movies. And everyone loved it.
Not me.
That's what it is.
I'm like the one guy in the crowd that's like, oh, hey, doesn't anyone else realize this is garbage?
You're like that one Avengers reference here. You're like that one old guy in Germany that stands up when Loki asserts his domination and he gets vaporized.
Yeah.
Avengers.
That's actually legitimately me. But, yeah. I feel like it's starting to, like, tip off a little bit now.
Yeah,
being like,
definitely.
Okay, we're going a little too far with this now. We can, like, if they ended with, like, Avengers, Infinity War, that'd be perfect. Or if, like, they did, like...
I think they should have cut it a little... They don't need Captain Marvel or Black Panther.
Yeah, exactly. They don't need, like, this new Avengers team. I mean, I'm sure it's cool for, like, Marvel fans, but, like...
Fuck Marvel
I'm sure
fans.
all of us are starting to get a little sick of the Marvel movies. But yeah, I think they're overrated a little bit.
Spider-Man Homecoming is worse in every single way, except for Aunt May.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of excited for it, except Iron Man.
Aunt May.
Fine.
He's actually not a...
I mean, and then the villain looks really generic, too. Just Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Seems really boring. It's Michael Keaton, though, so I kind of like it a little bit.
What? Birdman?
Yeah, I love Michael.
Why is he being Birdman? He hates being Birdman.
And that's probably exactly why he was hired for it.
The movie said he hated it.
What else is upcoming with them? They got Ant-Man. We're excited for, right? Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know about Wasp.
Yeah, I mean Wasp is he has to have a love interest, I guess. But then there's Captain Marvel.
Not
Black
actually.
Panther.
It's not the Marvel cinematic universe, but Deadpool 2 is coming out.
Oh yeah, we weren't the biggest fans of Deadpool.
Deadpool's dumb.
A little too raunchy for our tastes, I guess.
Well, not.
I mean, it was for mine at least.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't care about the raunchiness. I didn't like
his sense of humor.
Oh
his
yeah,
childish
his childish sense of humor.
Yeah. Colossus was cool though.
Yeah, Colossus was good. I didn't get why they had Negasonic Teenage Warrior.
Yeah, I mean just to say her name funny, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. Also, another only reason why to that, like, Another only thing that they shoved in there just to make it more Deadpool-y was the strip club.
Oh yeah,
Which was
definitely. With Stanley,
really
that would
dumb.
stay cool with Stanley as like the
Yeah.
DJ there or whatever though.
Yeah.
Well, that leads into something else here. Well, unless you had something else to say.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What do you think of the X-Men thing they have going on there? Do you watch any of them?
I watched 3. I watched half of the last half of 3.
So the worst one.
Wait, 3's the one where Jean Grey dies, right?
I think it's the one where like everyone dies.
Yeah, I know Cyclops dies at the beginning.
Professor X does.
Oh yeah, he gets vaporized.
Yeah. And then he's at the end credits, I think, for some reason.
Yeah, I saw
he
that.
He gets brought back for... They never explain it.
I think their cinematic is like... Their cinematic universe sort of thing is like... It's almost like a 90s, early 2000 kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Which is when it started. But like...
Yeah.
It's so illogical.
Yeah, I mean, it's very confusing for the timeline.
Yeah.
Because you had the original 3, then you had, like, X-Men Origins, which was, I think, before those. Then you had First Class, which were prequels, Days of Future Past, and X-Men Apocalypse. But Days of Future Past goes back in time, changes something, and then the whole timeline's ruined, and no one knows what's going on with it. And then Deadpool and Logan are somewhere in there. And Wolverine movies. I mean, I think I like the X-Men universe honestly more than the Marvel.
No.
I mean, like, in terms of like the ratio, I like more X-Men movies out of all of them compared to, and I only like four of the Marvel movies.
Which X-Men movies do you like? You don't like any of the Wolverine
1, 2,
ones?
3. First Class, Days of Future Past.
You like all of them,
except the Wolverine ones and Deadpool ones, basically. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Age of Apocalypse.
How could you like X-Men if you like go around parading that Storm is fucking dumb?
I hate Storm.
And Wolverine's freaking dumb.
Yeah, I hate Wolverine.
And Jean Grey's freaking dumb.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you don't really like Cyclops that
he's
much.
Okay. I mean, I guess I really like Beast. Beast is by far the best X-Man. And Professor X is really cool.
Beast is interesting and cool, but he's not the best.
Yeah, I don't know why I like X-Men.
Cyclops is the best.
No.
Yeah.
No. And I kind of want to see Logan when it comes out, honestly.
Is that the R-rated one?
Yeah, R-rated Wolverine movie. I mean, it might be cool.
For the X-Men movie, I also saw the one where it has Deadpool. When he like mutates into like
Origins.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I saw the ending of that too.
Okay, I think that's objectively
I saw
the worst
ending
one.
after that one too.
I haven't even watched that one. Obviously, because I hate Wolverine. But you have to watch Days of Future Past. It's so fucking good. It's one of the best superhero movies ever made.
I don't like X-Men. I just like Cyclops. Wolverine's okay. They're all okay. None of them are great.
Oh, I think they're pretty good. And then we get into
DC.
Yeah. So
they should have. I think they.
So
they should have made more Batman stuff with the Christopher Nolan universe.
Ooh, no.
Not Batman movies,
but spin-off?
like like villains or whatever.
Yeah.
They should have done more.
See, like different interpretations. Of
spin-offs of the Christopher Nolan Batman.
I disagree with that though. I think Man of Steel was one of the best superhero movies ever made.
It's a good movie, but after that they made so many mistakes.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I don't think Man of Steel was even supposed to be like the stepping point for the DC cinematic universe at first. Like they have like the Wayne satellite where they crash into as they're fighting, but I think that was just like an Easter egg. But then they saw, Marvel, we can do that. So then they go right into it.
Green Lantern, right?
Oh no, that was before.
That was before Man of Steel.
That was their first attempt at like, the cinematic universe, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was better than most of the Marvel movies, honestly. I mean, it's unique. You could say what you want about the writing and the characters or whatever, but I think it was on par with most Marvel movies. Like, if that was a Marvel movie, everyone would be like, ooh, I like that.
I didn't watch that one.
I mean, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I liked it. It got me into Green Lantern, but I'm in the vast minority in that arena. So yeah, they jumped right into it with Batman versus Superman. They went balls to the wall, and it kind of completely backfired. I mean, I thought it was fine. Not the worst thing, definitely, ever made. The 3-hour version really made it better. The problems with BVS is that we needed more Man of Steel before it.
Yeah.
Because no one cares about Henry Cavill's Man of Steel right now. We need a Batman movie before it. It's just too much introducing and not enough expanding upon. You know what I mean? And it's too dark and too serious. Well, you thought it was just boring.
Yeah.
Give me some of your problems with
it. It's a terrible idea to introduce. It's just terrible to introduce a character in a collaboration movie thing.
So it would have been so much better if they,
Which is what I'm not sure about the general consensus. That's why I freaking hated Black Panther because we didn't get time to learn about him, and
he just showed up
he's
with
fucking
his invincible armor.
Yeah, he's a dumbass, and he has these motives that seem at the time of watching the movie seem really how do you say it,
contrived,
in the way of getting into the plot. He has this
Okay.
He has the motive to stop. Who is it?
Cap.
No, doesn't he hate Winter Soldier?
Oh,
yeah, I think he hated Winter Soldier, and he's trying to kill him, and it's okay, there's a rumor that he killed your dad or something, but you're really gonna go this far?
Yeah.
Is this really Black Panther, or is it just the dumb plot getting in the way and mixing it together? That Black Panther's motive and getting in the way so much was what made him fucking terrible, and that's kind of the same thing with Batman.
Yeah.
His motives and everything like that was kind of be with the plot,
so
please.
What they should have done is had Man of Steel 1, 2, 3, or maybe not 3.
Not 3. Man of Steel 1 and 2.
Yeah, Man of Steel 1 and 2, and then Batman, and then maybe you can go into Justice League from there if you really want to rush it a little bit. But maybe you should have another character before that at least, and then Justice League have a lot of the cinematic universe go on, and then near the end of it, you should have Batman versus Superman, because that's when it really gets cool, because they've been friends before. They've been allies.
And there's also
they've disagreed before.
The other Justice League guys.
Yeah, they can get involved.
Yeah.
So it's basically a civil war.
Yeah, but I mean, a DC version would have been cool.
Well, yeah, DC came up with the idea, and then Marvel copied it for Civil War. But if it was we've seen their relationship change and grow throughout these movies, and then now they're man, we really fucking hate each other, don't we? And then they fucking fight. And it kind of sucks because they don't have a history.
You know what would have been cool?
What?
Just off the top of my head.
What?
If in a Justice League movie, one of the villains is I don't know, they'd have to. Is there a thing where there's evil Kryptonians, not just Zod, but a planet of evil Kryptonians? I mean, I'm sure there is.
If
there was a planet of Kryptonians that were kind of evil and they want to take over the world. Superman's we can't kill them. They're my people, and I have to learn more about them. Batman's nuke the whole planet. And that could have been the Civil War starter.
I mean, I like it more that they're ideologically completely different. Superman's all about hope and all this. Batman's all about fear, and then they collide.
But that didn't even collide in the movie.
Oh yeah, because they didn't have any history or relationship or anything. They just Batman's here now.
Why did he want to fight him? Because he thought Superman was dangerous?
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty common thing, too, in the comics, though. I mean, that's one of Batman's, biggest thing is his fear of, the other heroes. That'd be cool, though, if it was, a movie. I mean, there's already, an anime movie like this. But it was Batman's trying to destroy the whole Justice League or something. Or the Justice League's trying to destroy Superman.
Why? Too powerful?
Why he destroys the Justice League? Or Superman?
Yeah, why are they targeting Superman?
Okay, so if a mind control guy mind
Starro.
control. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
Starro the villain.
The giant starfish. Like if he took over Superman or something. And then like, because like Batman versus Superman, Batman's no match for Superman.
Yeah.
You know? They just had to let him win.
He should
be
never
like,
have
"Ooh,
been.
look at the twist." But like if the whole Justice League was fighting Superman, that'd be much more fair.
Yeah.
And actually a really cool fight.
And it would have been cool if, like, at the end of the fight, Superman beats the shit out of Batman.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's emotionally like, are you really gonna kill me now?
Yeah. Ooh. Why aren't we writing this?
Yeah. Why aren't we freaking writing this?
And then we had BVS, which was pretty critically panned, except by the fans. They kind of liked it. And then Suicide comes out. And oh my fucking god.
I'm not even gonna talk about this.
Talk about, like, all that hype just going down the actual shitter. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, the writing's bad. The character development's bad. Just like literally everything about it that we were excited for, it was bad. And that kind of ruined my faith in the DC universe.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
The cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me scared for Justice
Leading up
League.
to the movie, what did people think? Who did people think the villain was?
No one really knew.
No one really thought it was going to be Enchantress, right?
Yeah, people thought it was either Enchantress or like just some.
Really? They thought it was going to be her?
Yeah, well, I mean, some people did, or people just honestly didn't even know. I mean, people thought it was like some magic guy or Poison Ivy. I think was an option at some point, but no one really knew until like as it came out.
So Willem Dafoe has been confirmed for Justice League.
Yeah,
we don't know what he is yet.
He's an Atlantean guy. I forget what his exact name is. He's like an advisor or political guy.
He has like a small role.
Yeah, he'll probably get like... So the plot for Justice League so far is that parademons, Darkseid's guys, or right now Steppenwolf's guys are on Earth and they're stealing like scientists and no one knows why, so the Justice League is formed to investigate. Biggest issue right now, why is it fucking Steppenwolf?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess just because they don't want to go right into Darkseid, because after that, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's like there's Thanos.
Well, I hope so.
But, yes, of all the apocalyptic people, though, I've never heard of Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
No one's ever heard of him.
Who's a bad guy that's like gigantic? Let's see, there's Darkseid.
Granny goodness.
Do you think they could do
Brainiac
Parallax? Oh, Brainiac would be great.
I mean, yeah, they've been building up Brainiac.
Brainiac
kind
can
of.
he can be anything.
So
he can be like a super powerful android. He can be like a big mothership invasion drone thing.
BVS, they have like a little Easter egg where like there's like like the symbol for Brainiac.
Yeah. The
like
lasers.
the 3 dots, yeah.
Laser
They have a little
sight.
Brainiac logo tease, and like for some reason there was like this marketing thing with the movie. There's like a Lex Luthor website, and, like you're trying to make the computer like super smart, so people thought, oh, that could be Brainiac, and then now it's Steppenwolf.
Just use Brainiac. He could be literally anything.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's like they're like, oh, this is kind of like Ultron, so we don't really want to reach.
Who cares? Ultron wasn't even that good.
Yeah, they can. That's a good point.
Make him better. Ultron could have done so much more.
Yeah, but the thing with DC is like they have by far better villains than Marvel.
Yeah, by far.
So like they have to get them right. That could be like such a cool thing for the movies, and so far, they haven't been that great.
Yeah.
There's been Zod, who's kind of cool.
In Suicide Squad, Enchantress is a villain.
And
is she even a villain in the comics?
Yeah, but never for Suicide Squad. She's like Justice League Dark. She's pretty obscure.
Yeah.
They could have done so many.
Like Iron Man's like he's like one of the number one guys of Marvel. Like
now.
And now but like let's say back then when the movie came out, it was Spider-Man probably number 1.
Yeah, definitely.
And then either Cap or Iron Man at number 2.
Yeah.
So they went out with the big guns.
DC?
No, Marvel.
Oh.
They were like, yeah, we're gonna build a fan base with these popular movies, and we cash in on the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But DC is like,
we gotta catch up.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna use these heroes, but where's the freaking villain?
Yeah, like DC really needs to focus on their villains because that could be like the big selling point for them.
Yeah, it has to be their selling point.
Yeah, and like
if they're gonna be dark and gritty, make your villain amazing.
It's kind of scary how they ruin Joker, like arguably one of the best DC villains. We'll see how that turns out.
It's just weird that Suicide Squad is considered part of the cinematic universe.
I honestly wish it was not. I don't consider it part of it. I fade it from my memory.
They could pull a Hulk.
Yeah, retcon it. But here's another problem with this right now. So they saw Suicide Squad it almost did better than BVS. So they're planning Suicide Squad 2. And then
no one's going to watch that.
I mean, I'm sure some people really like Suicide Squad. I don't know how, but they really did.
I'll be surprised if it makes more than like half of what Suicide Squad 1 made.
Yeah. But now they're like, oh, people like Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn solo movie. Oh, Gotham City Sirens. Oh, Deadshot solo movie. It's like,
oh my god.
Focus on your heroes first. Because like right now, we don't even know if the Flash movie's happening.
Yeah.
There's been some like behind the scenes trouble with
Where's
that.
my Shazam?
2019. That's for sure happening.
Really?
Like they The Rock went to DC like recently and had a big meeting with him about it. So that's for sure happening at some point, I assume. And focus on your heroes first, and then do whatever you fucking. Because like Suicide Squad would have been much cooler. It was like, oh, we have all these hero movies with these cool villains. And they team up in Suicide Squad. Because you don't have to introduce them because you've already been introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I would have done that.
I think the reason why BVS worked is because it obviously had super popular Superman.
Yeah.
And it also had Zod, which is pretty well respected. Like he's a pretty.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, he's an up there villain.
Yeah.
So.
Man of Steel?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Man, okay. Did I say BVS?
Yeah.
Oh, well, but with BVS trying to make Batman kind of the villain, I guess.
Yeah.
It's almost like introducing a new character as a villain.
Yeah.
Like a new random guy.
Yeah, technically there's like 4 villains in BVS.
Yeah. Just make a regular superhero movie.
Yeah, and then build up to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Going too fast.
They should make a Batman movie, and the first villain should be... Name me some Batman.
Well, right now as it stands, there's a Batman movie coming out by Ben Affleck, and the main villain is Deathstroke, which could be cool. But it's also going to incorporate like all of the other villains. So I think that's pretty cool.
I think they have to go with. I don't know though, because this Batman's not young; he's old.
Yeah, so he's already faced most of these guys.
If it was a young Batman, it could have been like his first. It can't even be that though because
that's
of
like
BVS.
The Dark Knight in all those movies.
Yeah, and they worked. They worked.
Who would you want the villain to be?
Well, name me some villains.
Batman
It can't be
villains?
Joker.
Nope. Keep Joker like at a minimum, please. Man-Bat, Deathstroke, Penguin.
Two-Face. It should be Two-Face first, because he's not that big, but he's kind of big.
I mean, that's a pretty like.
It should be Two-Face first.
I want him to do villains that we haven't seen yet, like actual Bane.
Oh yeah. Bane's.
I mean, one of my favorite Batman stories is like a really cool Bane, like
Nightfall.
Yeah, where Bane's the main villain.
I'd say Two-Face or Bane is probably the best to start off with.
Yeah. And then the rest of these movies I'm pretty concerned about, quite frankly, that are coming out from DC, except Wonder Woman. That looks fucking fantastic.
Who's the villain in that? Ares,
yeah, God of War. And possibly Dr. Poison. pretty anticlimactic, but
what was that one guy when you brought in like the Justice League comic book and there was like that rocket guy.
Orion? Oh, jetpack guy.
There was like a rocket
Snapper.
Guy. No, oh yeah, that was Snapper.
Oh yeah.
But there was like a guy who had like a he like rode a rocket. I don't know. And then there was that guy that
from like the old ones.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was that guy that spun the
the
wheel of fortune.
The wheel of misfortune.
It was a rocket guy though.
I don't remember what his name was. Probably Rocket Man.
Well, now what?
Yeah, where do you go from there? Oh, I guess we could. That's a good question. Where do we go from there? We could talk about how we're being completely flooded by this shit and we need to slow it down.
The movies?
Yeah. And the shows. Because, like, I think right now, there's Supergirl, Flash, Arrow.
I don't watch a single one of them.
Oh, I watch 4 of them. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, Luke Cage. What's the other Netflix one? And then Iron Fist. And, like, there's so many of these superhero shows that even I'm starting to get a little tired of it. So, slow down. Stop making so fucking many. Are you looking up Rocket Guy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Rocket Guy.
Rocket Hero.
Can't find him. I feel like he had like a rocket cone on his head or something.
I feel like I remember exactly who you're talking about, but I can't exactly remember. What, do you want him to be the villain?
No, I just want to know what his name is.
Oh.
I miss him.
Yeah. We could get into that.
You think DC should do more? So you think they shouldn't do more TV shows?
Oh no, I think we're maxed out with TV shows. Honestly, I think they should even take one away. Arrow.
Yeah, fuck Arrow. Fuck Green Arrow.
It's starting to get good again though.
No, never. But that's all DC can do, right?
I mean, yeah, they are by far best with everything else. They're best with video games, TV shows, animated movies, animated shows.
Yeah,
comics you can really debate.
I'll give you the animated shows.
Oh yeah,
Marvel shows are fucking
pretty
dumb.
garbage. Their new one, Justice League Action, was pretty generic. So honestly, I'd be fine if they completely stopped making movies and just went into like TV and animated movies. That's their specialty. That's their forte, where they beat Marvel.
What about comics?
I mean,
the New 52's over now.
Yeah, then it went to DCU, and now it's on Rebirth. And I mean, I don't really keep up with. I don't read new issues of comics because that's so overly expensive. Like the price is only going up for them too. I've heard. So now it's like $3.99 per issue. That's way too much. But I buy like collections of them that have come out after they've all come out. And I don't read enough Marvel to really judge which one's better. But I hear most people say like, oh, I mean, Marvel's usually better, right? At least right now.
What's their thing called?
Marvel Now or Marvel U or Marvel Unlimited or something. I think Marvel Now.
Comics are dead.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard some pretty cool like ways to get around like them dying. So like I heard this one cool idea where like they should make like this comic book netbooks thing. Netflix. Where like you pay one fee a month and you get like unlimited access to like all of like DC or Marvel or whatever.
Yeah, it would make so much more sense.
Oh yeah.
Like no one fucking buys comic
They're
books.
way too expensive and way too like
but people
confusing.
Probably want to buy comic books.
Yeah.
They're just way too expensive.
And confusing. Which leads into what they've been doing a lot recently, which is like constantly rebooting their universe.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
It's really just what I think comics should do now is they should stop trying to be all in the same continuity because that gets confusing. And like authors, writers.
Doesn't DC try to do that a lot?
Yeah, they're starting to do it.
like trying to keep it all in one thing, like Flashpoint and all that.
Well, like DC's like trying to like start now is like when they make a new one, it's not necessarily in continuity, but it's like it's in continuity, but it doesn't affect anything around it. So like if you pick up like a Cyborg #1, you don't have to read anything else around it, and it's not going to affect anything. So like the writer can just tell like whatever story they want. Like they can get anyone else involved they want. They can do whatever they want with it. It's not going to affect the continuity. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But I think that's the best idea.
I feel like DC tries to do that, or tries to keep it on one piece way more often than Marvel does. Because I don't think Marvel gives a fuck. They just kind of do whatever they feel like. And just say, this is on Earth 296589.
It's like even that stuff. Why? Just like let them tell the story and do whatever they want with it without being like, oh, this is on Earth 52629. I think if comics don't go either like any of those ways soon, they're pretty fucking dead.
Yeah.
Because like there's enough comics like from the past to like quench anyone's need, you know?
Yeah. Like
after fucking more than 75 years for some of these characters.
I feel like TV shows are pretty much dead, like on
cable.
Yeah, on cable.
Yeah.
No one actually
watches them live.
Yeah.
You either record them or watch them on the website.
If there was no Netflix, there'd be no one to do it. I mean, I guess if there was no Netflix, people would still be doing it.
But they could just pirate shows.
Yeah. Like, don't make people buy comics.
Well,
just do it.
They have to.
Just do it Netflix style.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. The best way I've heard to improve it.
So that's like 50 minutes, 40 something.
Oh yeah, something. Like 46 minutes. I mean, that's usually when we get into the
debate.
Yeah, debate topic or rant or whatever.
I have to pee.
Well, go pee. You can go.
You can talk about something?
Oh, I smelled the water in my sink.
Yeah.
It smells like fucking egg. You were right.
Are you going to talk about something?
I mean, I can.
Talk about Injustice 2 or something.
Ooh, good idea.
And how much you love Lego Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Injustice 2. Injustice 1 was a pretty freaking great game. Like, the story was really good. If not kind of like generic if you're a comic book reader or whatever, but it was still pretty, for a video game, and a fighting game especially, where, stories aren't usually the forte. I thought it was like the best part of the game. And, I really liked Injustice. Got all the DLC and everything. And now Injustice 2 gets announced. And, I mean, it looks super cool. And I'm definitely, at least as a DC fan, I love the really obscure characters that DC has to offer. Like, like that are in... So this really makes me excited for Injustice 2, because there's characters like, Atrocitus, Gorilla Grodd, Deadshot, who's not really obscure anymore, but, I think Dr. Fate is rumored to be in it. All these fucking characters no one's ever heard of, and I think that is like the coolest thing ever. So, I like back when it was announced, like a couple months ago, I went, pre-ordered it, of course, all $60 down right then and there. And then to start to rant about that a little bit, Injustice 2, a new trailer just came out recently, and oh my fucking god, $100 for a fucking video game?
9 heroes.
I'm the kind of guy that feels like $60 is a little too much for a video game.
I'm the type of guy that pirates a game from day one.
Exactly.
I do buy good games, though.
$40 is much more reasonable for video games.
40.
Much more accessible.
Yeah. Video game basic price should be $40.
But like this latest trend for video games now of like, oh, season passes are $40 fucking boys, or $50.
How many?
In like Fallout 4's case, I think.
How many did Fallout 4 have? Like DLCs.
Oh, I think they had
2 story ones.
Yeah, and a lot of workshop ones.
Oh my god.
I mean, I apparently it's supposed to be kind of good though.
Not worth that much.
No, not worth $50 unless it is like a completely new game.
Yeah.
But
like I said,
like this Injustice one, it's not even really a season pass. It's the Ultimate Edition, and there's like a digital deluxe edition, but no one's gonna buy that one. No one cares about that one.
If you don't buy the $100 version, how do you get the heroes?
I mean, they haven't said yet. I don't think you. Well, like first off, you pre-order, you get Darkseid. I don't know. Like usually with pre-order bonuses, that's only with pre-order. That's a pretty big thing to just be like, oh, that's only pre-order. And then you get 9 characters, some alternate skins, and like 3 alternate skins, and gear shaders. I don't know what the fuck that is. Doesn't sound cool at all. But for $40, like I could go to buy the Fallout 4, season pass to get like much more content for that kind of money. Or even the Star Wars Battlefront season pass. You get much more content than 9 fucking characters for $40.
Well, it's a fighting game.
And if you do the math, isn't that like $4 for each character? Which sounds like that's as high as you can get without being like
$4.44.
Yeah. So basically, you're just buying all 9 characters up front.
Yeah.
Which I'd probably do anyways, but I'm pretty mad about it.
I had to get this off my chest.
Ooh.
But I was looking up Justice League. I was looking up specifically worst Justice League heroes, right?
Oh.
And then this picture pops up, and it looks like Superman's dick is holding up a bunch of papers.
Oh, that's my wallpaper. Freaking iPad.
His dick?
Oh, no. But like...
If you see it, right?
Yeah, I see exactly what you're talking. Ooh. I actually see exactly what you're talking. That could have been better placed.
Yeah, a lot better placed. And there's Injustice 200, $100 version. Not worth it.
I mean, unless you're like a hardcore DC fan like me who wants to see like, oh, Dr. Fate or oh, Swamp Thing. I'm sure like those are the kind of characters that those are going to be.
What if it's
better not be fucking Raven.
Larfleeze. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Spectre.
Oh.
Constantine.
Why pay an extra $10 just for fun? Constantine better be in this fucking game. Just saying.
It's not gonna be in there.
He's
Judge Dredd will be in an Injustice game before
Constantine.
Constantine.
I mean, Constantine's part of the DC universe now. So,
have you ever seen the one Justice League movie that's live action from the 90s?
Oh, the pilot TV show?
Yeah.
I've tried to watch it and I couldn't find it. I feel like I should love it, but it's literally too bad. Like there are plenty of bad DC things I love. Not that fucking comedy, sketch, whatever you want to call it, drama TV show.
Now, let's go into
the
real reason why we're here.
Oh yeah. Well, we've been built this podcast on.
Yeah. Marvel versus DC. That didn't land correctly.
No.
So, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, obviously, DC has the better and more interesting heroes. And villains. Villains can't be argued.
Villains, yeah. Heroes, I don't know.
I mean, if you're looking for actual superheroes, like pure superheroes, DC's where you're gonna want to go.
Yeah, I mean, like superhero, or Superman, Batman.
Yeah.
But okay,
But I find that DC also has better obscure characters. You can't really talk about this because you don't know too much about Marvel. But I find that DC's obscure characters are much, much better than Marvel's obscure characters.
Like who?
Like, you got, like, from Marvel, Hyper Ion.
What about Vision?
Vision's cool. I'll give you that one.
What about
It depends on what you mean by obscure. Because, like, a lot of obscure Marvel guys now are popular.
Okay, Vision versus Red Tornado.
Oh, Red Tornado. Any day of the week. Well, that's just because I'm biased. I love Red Tornado. But you got, like, Black Canary versus Black... There's, like, another, like, ripoff.
I don't know. Black Bolt has.
There's a reason why. Plenty of Marvel heroes are just ripoffs, and villains are ripoffs of DC characters. So they're inherently worse.
Like what?
Thanos.
Namor.
Oh no, Namor came first.
Namor came first?
Yeah.
Fuck DC.
But Thanos is a huge ripoff of Darkseid, obviously.
Yeah, his chin.
Yeah. Cap could be argued to be like kind of Superman.
Don't say Superman.
I'm just saying. Ant-Man versus Atom, obviously.
Ant-Man
is better though. Black Canary and this other Black whatever. I think Black Cat.
Oh yeah.
Or no, someone from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't remember what their name is.
I mean, Black Cat's from Spider-Man.
Oh, well, Catwoman and Black Cat both suck. So I can't really be the judge of that one.
Black Cat has big boobs and white hair.
Yeah. Don't all female superheroes, though? Who else? Oh, Green Lantern and Nova. Do you know who Nova is?
Yeah, I know Nova is, but Nova's fucking dumb.
I like Nova.
He's like a teen kid, right?
Yeah. Oh, and an adult. The new version's a kid, though.
Yeah, dumb.
Batman.
He gets his power from his helmet.
Who's the Marvel Batman? I guess Daredevil, kinda.
No,
there's like a more exact Batman ripoff from Marvel, though. I mean, they both completely rip each other off. Don't get me wrong. DC's copied Marvel plenty of times.
Namor.
But Marvel just does it so much more. And so much more in your face.
Cyborg is a ripoff of Iron Man. I'm just on that.
I mean, it might be.
Yeah, it might be. It could be.
Doctor Strange, Dr. Fate.
Who came first?
Dr. Fate.
He's worse.
Dr. Fate was really old. No, he's better.
He's worse.
He's fucking better.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Justice Society was the first team of superheroes.
No. That's where you're wrong.
Really?
Fantastic Four.
No.
What?
It's Justice Society.
They came before Fantastic Four?
Let me look this up. Ooh.
Because Fantastic Four is like the first thing Marvel ever did.
First. But DC came first.
But they did like action comics for a billion years.
They're the first team of superheroes. Well, let me see when they first came out. Justice Society, first year. 1940.
1940?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Now you know what you're up against. Like, they were fighting like Hitler and shit.
Hitler?
Yeah. For first year. 1961. So you're off by about 20 years.
Yeah.
So, got that on you. What else was I gonna say? I had another really good point. Well, obviously Marvel's better in movies, but DC's better in everything else except debatably comics right now. That's an objective fact, by the way. You can't argue that.
What? And everything else?
Yeah. They're objectively better in everything else. And there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was. They're iconic, obviously. DC's more iconic, I would say. I can't. I'll try to remember what the other thing was.
So, Marvel has better movies.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Well, better cinematic universe movies.
And better movies.
That's debatable.
The Spider-Man trilogy was pretty
My
good.
trump card: Dark Knight movies. Wipe them, clean them.
Spider-Man's pretty good though. The Spider-Man trilogy.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll give you Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And Guardians. You have better. You have. I'll help you out a little.
No, better spin-offs.
What do you mean?
Suicide Squad versus Ant-Man.
Okay.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
Everything else. We're still on movies right now.
Okay. I mean, this could also go towards that though. Marvel has much more better teams than DC. Like Marvel has Avengers, Guardians, X-Men. What else do they have? I know they have more than that.
Inhumans.
Yeah, Inhumans, whatever. They have more recognizable and better teams. Well, DC has Justice League, Teen Titans. That's basically
and Society's basically the same.
Yeah, only people like me like Society. What are the... I feel like there's another DC team, but I can't even remember. Justice League Dark, but that's, basically Justice League. So that's another point to you.
Marvel characters are more creative.
Inhuman. I've heard that argument enough.
Well, they're more creative. Let's start with
that. Yeah, I'll get, because DC came first.
Hulk has a... So Hulk is like a green bastard who turns big when he gets mad.
Yeah, that's pretty unique. Groot.
Thor's not unique at all. He's
no,
literally
a god.
Yeah. But
Cap's pretty unique.
I'd say he's pretty generic.
I mean, he's super soldier.
Well, I'm talking about powers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He throws his shield. No one does that.
Well, that's unique.
Yeah.
But I meant like his muscle stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's just like he's a buff guy.
You have Ant-Man,
Spider-Man, obviously. All the animal guys.
Yeah, all the animal guys. You can keep them.
Iron Man, I guess.
Yeah.
Lex's iron... Didn't Lex's power armor come really late into the game?
Yeah.
Compared to Iron Man.
Definitely. Another argument I've heard, well, they're human, more relatable, and what was it?
Oh yeah, I guess because Wonder Woman's technically not human.
Yeah.
Batman is a
Justice League
traumatized. Yeah.
Is that apparently? I don't agree with this, but Avengers are more Marvel teams are better and more interesting to read and watch because they're not as powerful. So they can actually face more threats. They can actually stop them. You know what I mean? Justice League is Darkseid, Brainiac. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Starro.
Yeah. Obviously.
Ooh. Marvel doesn't have as many freaking reverse villains as a DC.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you. I hate all the reverse villains DC has. I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's pretty easy to just make it's the polar opposite of the hero.
Yeah.
Fight him.
Here's Shazam. Here's another guy. Shazam. Yeah. Fight him, please.
Yeah.
Trick him into saying Shazam, please.
Does Black Adam say Shazam or Black Adam?
He has to say Shazam, right?
Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Another one. Marvel has more, supposedly better in the eyes of most people, not mine, recognizable and better heroes. Like DC has the Justice League. That's about it.
Heroes. I'd say DC has more recognizable heroes.
Well, not now.
Like you said, they were iconic.
Well, DC's iconic. People are only in the Justice League, and some of the villains. But Marvel.
Are you saying Marvel just has a more generic array of recognizable?
Well, no, they have more people that people know and like.
Yeah. That's just a merchandising thing, I guess, or
in movies.
Yeah.
Before the Marvel movies, I would say that DC had more
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because before their movies, people only knew about Spider-Man, and that's about it for Marvel. I didn't know who fucking Thor or Iron Man was.
Marvel Stan Lee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll give you that one.
Marvel is owned by the freaking empire conglomerate, Disney. So if they can't get something right, they'll just buy it. They'll just pay it off somehow.
Yeah.
Marvel modernizes way better than DC.
Yeah. I'll get
Way
that one.
freaking better. Like if Hawkeye was a DC property, they would still have him wearing that stupid costume.
Yeah, but that's cool.
In the movies.
I like that. Most people don't.
They would have him wearing that pink, like the mask thing. But Marvel, or Disney, I guess Marvel knew like, no, we're not gonna keep that.
Yeah.
Let's make him wear a leather jacket.
Yeah. Something actually semi-normal. Can't really explain Aquaman's outfit and why he would still wear that.
That's all I have for now.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of at the disadvantage because you're not nearly as into the stuff as I am.
Yeah.
But I'd say probably pretty solid arguments.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? That Marvel versus DC. I'm just looking at this stuff to see if it reminds me of anything. But I don't think there is.
Does DC kind of be like? Are they like SJWs? Do they make people girls?
Big argument against Marvel.
Yeah.
That's what it was. DC or Marvel just recently rebooted like their entire universe and like replaced every character with a minority.
Yeah.
Female minority.
Female, Asian.
See, that'd be cool if they didn't like ruin the characters that were already there and just added them in.
There's no point to making them minorities if it doesn't add anything.
Yeah, it just kind of like ruins the whole reason for it. Just like, writing minorities just to make minorities feel better.
Yeah.
But no one likes these fucking Asian Hulk or,
female Thor.
Yeah, black female Iron Man.
That's a thing?
I think so. Or Indian.
Oh, yeah.
I think both of those are. It's like, I mean, that's just like a...
Just stop.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just don't do that. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Now what?
I mean, that might be it. That's like 1 hour and 6 minutes. Unless you want to do a Josh rant.
I don't have a Josh rant on anything.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh! We could have a brief but intellectual discussion about Circus Peanuts.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to say about them, though. Besides they should be a meme.
Yeah, Circus Peanuts should be a meme. They taste bad. They're famous for tasting bad.
Let's give a little bit of an intro to this first, though. Circus Peanuts, for anyone who doesn't know, are like these oddities that somehow still exist for like old people, I guess. But they're like orange, marshmallowy, peanut shaped. Yeah, banana smelling, bubblegum tasting.
But not tasty bubblegum.
Yeah, not taste like it's not. It's makes you sick.
Yeah. And
the texture is disgusting. But for some reason they exist, and we don't understand it.
Yeah. Make them a meme.
Yeah, please.
Give them to your family.
Like they should be a much bigger joke than they currently are.
Yeah.
Which is not at all.
Drop them on the ground. Yeah, repeatedly.
Yeah.
In the same place.
Or, yeah. Use them to vandalize people's areas.
Property. Make Circus Peanuts meme.
Oh, yeah. That was it with that. Just want to bring up Circus Peanuts and that they should be bigger.
Yeah. Alright.
And if someone knows, like, how they're still around.
Yeah.
Or, like, what's going on with the Circus Peanut.
And how they've been so bad
the Circus
for 70
Peanut community.
Years.
Please tell us. And how they came to exist. Is that it?
Yep.
I mean, that was basically our rant for the week. Circus Peanuts. So, yeah. That has been the comic book episode 4 of the Hindsight Bias Podcast. How do I usually wrap this up? I forget. I know, like, the intro very well. Subscribe. We beg a lot.
Yeah.
Patreon. Comment. Share.
Please.
Favorite. Add your playlist on your channel. Post us on Facebook and Twitter.
Join the official Steam group.
Oh, we need to make that. Patreon again. Patreon another time. And watch our videos.
Yeah.
Because we
watch our videos over and over.
For all 2 of our fans right now.
How big do we even have to?
We have one guy who commented on one video. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate the feedback and self-advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty solid episode.
Yeah.